We're recording today. It's the day of the Kobe Memorial. So it's been almost a month now. Um, how are you guys coping with it so far?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it's not real to be honest. Like, you ever read a magazine or a comic book and you see all the superheroes, they always come out on top and they prevail. And then it's very rare that you see one of them die, and it just feel like, it's like a superhero, man. He wasn't supposed to die. Like it doesn't feel real to me, man. And then once I feel like I finally got to cope and everything, they hit us with this memorial and it's just I'm back at square one with it. It just
Yeah.
feels unreal.
Yeah, piggyback on what Will said, feels like a dream. Like wake up tomorrow and be like, "Oh, Kobe's over there practicing with Gigi."
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
it's crazy, man. It seems like it always felt like Kobe would be an old man someday with how wise he was and how he it seemed like he was 70 when he was only 40, with all the wisdom he was spreading. And yeah, it's still been tough. It was going good, like you said, Will, and then the memorial. As soon as it cut on, I was already tearing up and everything. So, but it's definitely good to see that the whole city, and not even the city, I mean the whole world is mourning over someone that was a hero for all of us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's somebody incredible, man. And it's just not like LA thing, like you said, it's a world thing. Like if you look around the world, everybody, they all like were all honoring Kobe and stuff. And you can see like this impacted everybody. Like this was a deep, deep hurt for everyone.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how Vanessa feels and like how Natalia and the babies feel. Like I can only imagine because we only see him as a superhero. They see him as somebody completely different. Like that's like their world, you know what I'm saying? My heart and everything goes out to them, like deepest condolences. Like, oh man, it hurts. I have kids of my own, and like to lose one, oh, I
Yeah.
could never even imagine it. So
Where were you
Mm.
guys when you found out? Do you remember?
I was at home.
Yeah.
My cousin texted me. He's like, "You hear what happened?" I was like, "No, what's up?" He's like, "Oh, Kobe died." I was like, "Are you messing around?" I'm like, "Stop fucking with me." He's like, "Yeah." And then I turn on my TV looking for something, and it had just happened, so they really didn't have any news about it. I go on my phone,
Mhm.
look at Bleach Report, nothing. I'm just like, "Oh man." And then I check on like Channel 9 and they start talking about it, like breaking news, and I was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
it's real." And
yeah,
even then, I was like, "Nah, they probably Kobe wasn't on the airplane.
Yeah.
It's probably they
man,
just thought he was, and he isn't."
yeah. I was at home. Actually, I was asleep, man. I had night work the night before, so it was like I was out. I probably wasn't gonna plan on waking up to about like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And my uncle came in there. He was like, "Man, Kobe died." I was like, "Man, you lying?" Like, because I was just up. Like, he probably woke me up around like 9 o'clock, and I was up like an hour before, and like I didn't see nothing. And me, my credible source is Twitter. You already know. You're gonna follow me, Ugly Boy Thrill. Yeah, it is.
Hey.
I'll go to Twitter, and bam, you see it all over Twitter. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. That shit, it just doesn't feel real. Like, it still even doesn't feel real to this day. Like, I won't believe it.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It just, it's too much.
Yeah, I was driving to church and we went to park, and I got out, and for some reason I went to check my phone, and one of my homies, Adam, who's another Laker fanatic, he texted me and said Kobe passed away. And yeah, I didn't I thought I read it wrong. I looked at it again and I was like, all right. And then I went through my notifications and there was a picture, and I just, man, I couldn't, that whole, not even, I mean, that whole day was just, it was done. Like I couldn't even, there was just a cloud above me the whole time. And thankfully it started to go away. And I'm just seeing everyone show love for Kobe, even people that didn't really like him, they all have respect for him. So it's good to see, and I'm glad everyone's showing him love like that for sure.
Was that. He was a fighter, man.
Yeah.
He fought stronger than anybody I knew. Down no matter what it was, he always had faith with Kobe, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's a fighter.
Yeah. And did you guys go to the memorial at all? Not today's. Did you go to the Staples Center at all? Check it out.
No, not really, because to be honest, I just didn't really want to go. I can't deal with it. I can't cope
Yeah.
with it right now,
Yeah.
to be honest. I might go like I don't want to say in the near future, but I'm gonna go, pay my respects and my dues, but
Yeah.
because it's definitely needed,
Yeah.
after all he's done for us. He's like a hero, like I said, so I definitely need to go pay my dues.
Yeah, it would hurt too much. I don't want to get seen crying in public.
Yeah. That's why I wore sunglasses the whole time. Yeah, I went a couple times. I went once with Eddie and Stefan and Josh, and it was it was surreal, man. It just didn't feel like it just didn't feel real, like you guys said. So, but R.I.P. to Kobe and condolences to Vanessa and the kids and all the families. I mean, we got to remember all the families that were on there, not just Kobe and his family. So, yeah. Anything else from this one?
Ah, man.
R.I.P. to the legend.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Goat.
Always love
My
over
goat.
here.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we'll get on that another subject.